Violent incident logs. I'll be covering, what is a violence incident log and what information goes in it and what to be included in it. It's a log of all incidents of workplace violence, regardless of whether the incident resulted in an injury. So it follows the definition that I covered earlier on. Where does the information that is documented in the logs come from? This is going to come from the employee's statements, witness statements, and your investigation findings. Be careful when you are completing the log that the log must exclude personal identifying information that would identify any person who is involved in the incident, such as the person's name, address, email address, phone number, social security, or any other information that either alone or in combination with any other publicly available information would reveal the person's identity. So it needs to make sure that you exclude all of that information. What must be included in the violence incident log? So it must include, obviously, all the relevant information, such as the date, time, location of the incident, what type of violence it was, a detailed description of the incident, and a classification as to who committed the violence. And you have to be very specific. What was the relationship between the perpetrator and the victim? Was it a client, customer, family member, friend, stranger? A classification of the circumstances at the time of the incident, including what was the employee doing at the time? Were they doing their regular job duties? Was the place where the incident occurred, was it lit or was it dark? Were there other people around, or was the employee isolated? And was the employee understaffed? Additional specific information that must be included is classification of the location of the incident. So did the incident occur at the normal workplace, community setting, parking lot, or outside of the workplace? Additional information as to the type of incident, including whether it included any of the following, such as, was it a physical attack without a weapon, fighting, choking, grabbing hair, or was it an attack with a weapon, type of weapon? Was it a threat of physical force or the threat of use of a weapon or other object? Was it a sexual assault or a threat of the same? Or was it an animal attack? What were the consequences of the incident? So was security there, or was law enforcement involved? What actions were taken to protect the employee from any continuing threat or other hazards identified as a result of the incident? And the log finally must also include who completed the log. So that would include the name, the job title, and the date that it was completed.